Hi everyone, thanks for watching today's webinar, Growth Hacks. My name's Olivia, I'm part of the communications and marketing team here at Houzz and I'll be your host today. So in this webinar, we're going to share some ways to accelerate your business growth. We'll be talking through the best ways to execute your business growth strategy based on proven strategies that have helped other businesses grow. So we'll dive right in. This is the agenda for today. So we're going to be sharing advice from professionals on Houzz who've been through a variety of growth challenges, so you can benefit from their experience and insights. So we've grouped the advice into three main themes for today. So understanding your market, developing professional relationships, and adopting marketing strategies. So to understand your market, we'll dive into the first theme. We're going to see how professionals suggest that you can get to know your local market better before you make any big business decisions. So before you start or expand your business, it's a good idea to do some research about the existing businesses in your area or field of service. So research can really help you understand which services are most in demand by homeowners and what other businesses are doing to stand out from the competition. So you can use Houzz, it has a professional directory, and you can use that to see how many other businesses you're competing with in your area and also in your field of service. And you can see what those competitors are doing and what they're listing in their profiles to make sure that they're standing out, and what they include in their business descriptions, the areas that they focus on. So you can then use that and tailor it obviously to your own approach to make sure that you're also offering the most to homeowners. So Tammy Smite of Tammy Smite Interiors suggests look at what other people in your industry and local area are doing. Are there businesses doing specialty services like kitchen and bath renovations, or are most pros offering a full service? So research and decide if you want to offer your full menu or specialize. If you choose to specialize, consider if the new focus would provide enough income and make yourself an expert in that field. So another way that you can understand your market better is by attending industry events and trade shows. So events can be a great place for you to stay up to date on industry news and trends, as well as a place that you can also build your network with other like-minded professionals. So look at the agenda and speakers at the events that you're considering to see. If the educational tracks match your business needs, conferences can cover everything from marketing best practices to software evaluations and trends. So if you want to move your business in a new direction, look at continual education credits, or perhaps new products that you can sell to increase your revenue or margins. So this was a quote from one of our pros about attending industry events. So window treatment professional Adrian Mickey Smith of Curtain Call says that I attend conferences and seminars at least once a year. I attend annual seminars and the annual conference sponsored by my primary hardware distributor. So sometimes councils plan events for business owners. People in this industry are very collaborative and willing to share information. Networking events are a good way to receive sound business advice. So the next theme that we're going to discuss is developing professional relationships. So when it comes to developing professional relationships, both quality and quantity are important. So we'll talk a little bit about how you can build your network and get more out of those relationships. So putting yourself out there is really important. If you're just starting to build your network, you can reach out directly to more established professionals in your area by simply giving them a call, sending them a note, or by meeting them at a local association or get-togethers. Wondering what to say? So some pros reach out and ask to collaborate on a project or work for a reduced rate to build the relationship and get exposure to potential clients. So if you develop a number of solid relationships, they can develop into a good source of referral business. So Kurt Miller says, quite often we turn to Houzz to find fellow professionals to collaborate with. Sometimes we will offer to work with builders or architects at a cost just to get our foot in the door. So another great piece of advice is to find a mentor. So one of the best sources of growth is people who have had those critical life experiences themselves, those who went through the ups and downs of growing their own business. So you can work on building your network. Consider asking for advice from those whose businesses and business practices you admire and respect, and also potentially have similarity to your own business strategy. So people generally like to talk about themselves and their experiences. So asking questions of others about how they learned their trade or how they grew their business when they first started can be a really easy icebreaker. So Michael says, let yourself grow under good mentors, seek them out, follow them, and learn from your older, more experienced peers, even if it's by rejection. Resist the urge to leap ahead if it means you will lose that elder guidance. We learn by watching and making mistakes. Embrace both. So just remember, learning by making mistakes takes a lot longer and hurts a lot more. And John says, I had many mentors that I found through national associations. The certifications, supplier information, and contractor meetings taught me many things I would have never known. I learned the importance of codes and things like how to wrap windows and discern which trowel to use on large format tiles. So on the other end as well, you can be a mentor. So if you do have years of renovation and design experience and are looking to grow your business, you could consider becoming a member for a new employee or trade apprentice, a mentor, sorry. If you're willing to train a new professional, you can grow your business by adding team members who are eager to learn from you. On top of new employee, you may also get some new perspective from their ideas. They may have younger ideas or more modern technologies that they know about, and they can teach you about their own ideas about design or products and sort of different ways that you could run your business as well. So David says, I have been approaching high schools who offer co-op programs to find kids with an interest in my business, and then I employ them. This way I can take advantage of this government stipend offered for employing co-op students, and the fact that these students are actually interested in what I'm doing. So we have to encourage our young people to gain the skills that we as a society need to have, and I hope more people decide to follow this trend. Being a mentor can also help our industry address the critical shortage of skilled building professionals by providing the training needed for the next generation to learn the trades. So Penelope says there's fewer and fewer upholsterers out there. The furniture industry has become automated to the point where there are very few people who know how to do everything in upholstery. If a young person shows interest, we go out of our way to help them discover if upholstery will be a good fit for them, and we are actively looking for apprentices. So the final theme as well is adopting new marketing strategies. So we'll switch gears now and talk about some different ways that you can promote your services to drive growth. Successful marketing efforts can bring in the types of projects you are looking for to grow your business. So investing in professional photos. Professional quality photos will help you attract new clients, and they'll show people what you're capable of. So when a homeowner sees a professional quality photo, they can tell you take your work very seriously, and it's easier for them to imagine how you can transform their space. So photos display your unique style and design, and they help you win over a homeowner who is considering reaching out to you, compared to another pro who might not have professional photos. So if you are in need of a good photographer, you can use the Houzz photographer network to easily find one in your area and invest in high quality images of your projects. So the link is just info.houzz.com au-photographers.html. Investing in photos. And so interior designer Missy Stewart says that when I relocated to a new city, I didn't know anyone. I advertised my services online so I could get some very small projects. I would just do a room here and there, and then I invested in getting them professionally photographed. The photos really sell my work, and coupled with a few keywords and enhanced exposure on Houzz, I was able to get more inquiries and expand my business in its new location. So geotargeting to attract the right clients. With online advertising, you can get very specific in terms of where you want your ads to appear. So targeting people based on their location will ensure new business comes from the areas where you want to work and further develop your business as well. So from a growing or affluent neighborhood nearby will give you exposure to potential clients or customers in a new city. So Jim says, for 25 years, I did no advertising. My business was all word of mouth. After the 2008 real estate meltdown, I started working more in the next neighborhood over, and I realized that I needed to be proactive in getting my name back out there. So I signed up to advertise on Houzz, and as a result, I came into contact with a company that does granite fabrication, but doesn't always have the time to do the tile work, and that now comes to me as a referral business. So Houzz has given me a new type of exposure in the area where I'm focusing on expanding my business. And finally, you could also use business management tools. So one thing that will be especially of interest to designers is this tool called Ivy. So it's a new product of Houzz that is a business management tool and engaged community for interior designers. So Ivy is a platform that enables interior designers to streamline their work and run their business more efficiently, from sourcing products or creating estimates, even sending invoices and managing purchases. Ivy can do all of it. So the addition of Ivy's platform will enable Houzz to also provide home professionals with tools that will help them run their businesses more efficiently, effectively, and profitably. So this is a testimonial that we've received from one of our Australian Ivy pros. So Stephanie from Quench Design says, Ivy changed my life. The system helps me run my business so much more efficiently and effectively. Everything I do for my clients with my suppliers can be tracked, recorded, attached, invoiced, you name it. It's really easy to navigate, but I highly recommend doing a walkthrough with one of the amazing support staff before you commence, as it gives you the confidence and assurance that you need to get started. So if you have any questions about Ivy, you can reach out to AU support at Houzz and they can direct you to Ivy as well. I think there also is a support email for Ivy as well. And I'll just quickly go through a bit about Houzz Pro Plus, which is our marketing service. It's a local paid program that allows you to be seen in front thousands of times a month in front of affluent homeowners for larger selective projects over the years. So while homeowners are browsing our now 20 million images, your sponsored photos will be visible to them and can catch their attention, making them more likely to hire you. So just in the sponsored photo section in the top left corner, I've put that there. We'll be rotating your best project images throughout the photo stream so potential clients can see more of your work, save your images, and then reach out to you when it's time to start their project. So along with this, you also get enhanced directory placement. So as I mentioned earlier, Houzz has a professional directory placement. So that will be enhanced and your business can be featured as well in targeted newsletters. So many of our professionals tell us that their businesses are multifaceted, and so that they find the ability to be featured in multiple categories is very beneficial. Additionally, to help you easily track your results, Houzz offers an analytics and tracking dashboard that is exclusive to Pro Plus customers. It enables you to track contacts that you have received from potential clients. But the best thing about Houzz Pro Plus is that you will have an account management team or an account manager working with you directly to make sure that your business grows with the program. So here are a list of the benefits that you get from Pro Plus versus having like a free profile. So I want to thank you all for listening today. That is the conclusion of our webinar. We always take your feedback on board. So if you have any feedback or questions about this webinar, or if you are interested to learn more about how Houzz can help you market your business, just feel free to reach out to ausupport@houzz.com, and the support team will be able to help you out and direct you to the correct person. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I hope that you've learned a little bit and can take this advice on board.